такой 5 минут. Никого нет. Бля.
Никто не пришел на мою вечеринку. Woo! We live. Hello, our friends.
Hello.
So today we have this special live stream because we're celebrating 2 years of our beautiful band Guiltera. Happy birthday, Guiltera band!
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, dear Guilty. And of course there is no birthdays without cake. So we have a cake. And we're gonna eat it after.
Let's blow it.
Let's blow.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
1, 2, 3. Yay! Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
Okay, please let us know, guys, if everything is fine with the sound. You can hear us well, and the picture is good and all good. Please let us know in comments. We hope that everything is fine. No complaints yet so far.
So,
Let's go.
2 years of being in a band. And of course, honestly, hard to believe how much has happened to these 2 years. And today we would like to remember what exactly we experienced the last year, what was our goals, if they reached, and of course to share our new plans for upcoming year. And let's start. Last March we promised you to release an album, and we did it. So in May.
Yes, we released in May, but on the previous stream we teased the video,
On
and that
Fire.
video was for On Fire.
Seems like it was 5 years ago, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It's just a year since the last video, and actually exactly 4 days before our previous stream, and we were announcing that Slava joined the band, so we're celebrating 1 year of Slava in the band as well.
Woo! Slava! We're really
guys-
happy
The
we
guys
have you.
adopted me.
We found him on the street,
Yeah.
poor and wet, under the rain.
And look how good he looks now.
So groomed.
That's fucking right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we started our, let's say, second year of being in a band with the release of a video On Fire, and it was a cool experience because we invited all of our friends to join. We made live video show, let's say. We rent a special venue for that, made the stage, and the idea was to make the cool video as we have a rock star moment on the gig, with fire show, with bikers. So it was really cool. The weather was bad, so we didn't expect that, and because of it, of course, less people came, but anyway, it was around 100 people. So thanks, guys, to everyone who joined us for this video. It was a cool experience.
Are we
Yeah.
going to watch it or?
No.
No, I guess like
I guess not.
who wanted those.
We are going to make this stream today less complicated than possible because because last time we experienced some issues with the sound and so on and so forth. So let's skip it for now. So after that we released an album. Wait, before that, so on the 8th of March we released a video of On Fire, and then we first time played our new program live on 20th of March on the Metal for the Masses
Metal for the
festival.
Mass Festival,
Yeah, we applied for it, and it was our first. Yeah, it was our first show with Slava and first show with
new material.
with new material. Yes, with new album. Actually, we start not recording. We start creating songs. It was 5 songs that time. Yes.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, yes, it was 5 songs. Our first 5 songs from the upcoming album. and it was great. It was a bit raw, like definitely because Slava had like not that much time to, and we didn't play these songs before
But by
on the
the time we
rehearsals.
already wanted to show our new music.
Yeah, but it was still great, I suppose, from our experience. We were somewhere in the middle of the roster after all the votings and so on. So, like, yeah, it was cool experience.
Yeah, and by the way, hello, Mike and Melina and Rock Island events. They do a great job. They bring this opportunity to Cyprus to have a chance to go to Bloodstock in UK and to Wacken Open Air. So this year we already took part in Wacken Open Air battle. It was really cool, and we support and understand the two finalists, let's say, from Cyprus who go in April to Athens, and we wish them luck. But again, Rock Island make a great job and bring new opportunities to Cyprus. It's also one of our goals as organizers of our own festival, but don't go ahead and tell about it a bit later. But yeah, after we released album Us, how guys did you feel about this album? Do you still listen to this music? Do you connect to this music?
Of course.
What's your favorite song?
I'm listening to it like every day, to be honest.
Which one?
Don't say that you like it more than your music.
Pain and Love.
Pain and
Love. Oh my god. What?
No more pain.
favorite?
No More Pain. Yes, is my favorite one.
Yeah, Pain and Joy was the
First
let's say
name.
first name of the song. That's why
Okay, Slava
Thank you.
didn't take part in the recording of the first album, but we played it already with you on GDCY.
yeah.
So, what's your favorite song from the first album?
Yeah, as well, like Serozha,
No more pain?
No.
like yeah,
Okay.
No More Pain, and actually On Fire.
On Fire.
Yeah, I remember I've been on your show in the Kiklos. I don't remember exactly. With the Yamanki, I remember.
Yeah.
And I
with one
wrote,
monkey.
I'm chatting and in music chat that just I remember only two songs. One of Yamanki, I don't remember what exactly, and On Fire, because it's
so you was a
riff.
listener,
yeah. I was a
and you remembered this song as
Yeah,
a listener.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Sash, what's your favorite song?
From
From Us.
from us. I know one of the first songs we made, and we thought that like the material is great, was Ecstasy, and this is my first and most love, I suppose, from that album. I love them all because like
And they're personal.
yeah, they're very personal, but like yes, I suppose Ecstasy is my favorite. I also love Pain and Joy. I love On Fire. I
No More
love
Pain.
yeah, no more pain. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
this guy wrote this music.
Yeah, but it's hard to like remember all the names. especially
Lyrics
if
is
it's-
my job, so no problem, no shame.
Yeah, exactly. And also I like Kingdom.
Very first
Yes.
song. That's how Guiltera
Yeah,
started.
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Yeah, Kingdom
Oh,
was
you
also a good one.
remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom also a good one. All of them are great, actually.
Yeah, and the idea under the name Us, it's first of all the story of us as a couple, and then the story of us as a band, because with this first released album we claimed that we exist. Guiltera band was born with this album, so it's really personal. And the next upcoming album, it's like controversial to this one, and it calls They. We will discuss a bit later also our plans about releasing the second album, but we have this concept now, and it's, let's say, one line. Okay, after we released the album, we come up with the idea of G-Fest, of our own festival, and
Yeah, exactly. What was the idea and why we did that because we told, we took part in the metal for the masses, but we realized that like the most metal scene in Cyprus is like more for traditional metal, and I don't say we are look like the like black sheeps in the all the between all the other bands, but we felt that we're a bit not belonging that much to the style of the other bands. We were playing like some other variation of metal, and we start researching like if there are some other bands on the island and they fit our concept and our music as well. We find out that it's not much of these bands so far, and we decided to make kind of a community and to build a scene around our band and all the bands that like playing progressive and modern metal music, and that's why we came up with the idea of the festival, to show others, to show to the other metalheads, to show to the other people on the island that there are some different styles of metal, different kind of metal, and like it's very achievable and very pleasant to listen, and like that was the idea. We had actually 2 months because we didn't want to make it when it's very hot on Cyprus in July and August. Definitely it's very hot, so we targeted to June, and like we had only 2 months to prepare, and it was tough times. But we did it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
For 2 months of organization, I believe we made our best to bring as many people as we could. It was more than 400 people for the unknown event with only local bands presence. I found this as success, and of course this year we're gonna make G-Fest again. This year it's gonna be 2 days, 20th and 21st of June. It's a new venue, not far from Warehouse, but a new one. It's Etco. I believe the ones who live in Cyprus well know this place. And we're gonna have 2 stages. It's also some new stuff we want to bring. And the most important stuff which what differs this year is that we bring foreign headliners. For the first day it's Israeli band Holocide. For the second day it's Dutch band Textures. Quite cool guys. They play different music, of course. One of them plays metalcore, second band plays progressive. That's why we wide a bit the limits for applicants, and we get around 100 applicants from all over the Europe and Israel as well. So actually today we together choosing the ones who will be in the lineup of this year, and it's very hard to be honest, because at least 23 bands already in the short list, and we check them carefully. We assess the music itself, the live experience, performance, the social media presence, the efforts to promote their music, and we want of course to support the ones who, as us as a band, do as much as they can to be heard, to be noticed on the stage, and of course from our side we'll be ready to provide the best sound as well as last year, the best visuals and the best coordination, organization, everything which depends on us as organizers of festival.
I think it's worth mentioning that last year we selected bands who will participate in the festival, and this year it was open call when bands had to apply to participate in the G-Fest.
Mm-hmm.
It means that the festival is, and as Vicky said, we've got more than 100 applicants, and it means that the brand is growing, the festival is growing, and we can consider it as a success. International, yes.
International event. Yeah, because we have international headliners, we have international applicants, for sure. We have bands from Cyprus. We can say, I suppose, like just opening a bit a curtain that some separate bands are in short list as well. So yeah, waiting for wait, stay tuned and wait for news.
Yeah, during next 2 weeks we will contact all the finalists to clarify the terms of participation and handle all the organizational stuff with them. But yeah, it's not easy to be on this side of the industry, let's say music industry. But it's also a great experience for us as a band to understand, to apply to like other festivals in Europe, how the organizers think, what they appreciate in the bands, and we looked a bit differently on our production and our materials as well. So it helps us as a band as well to understand what to improve, where to grow, let's say. Okay, what else? We had live shows this year, one of them at Kola Market, GDCY Festival with Manizha, quite famous Russian performer. And we made metal mini festival at Kiklas with the local bands. So which one you remembered the most? What differed them from your experience before? Is it a level up for you as a performer? How do you feel? Do you feel more like comfortable now on stage? Something changed from your first year in being in Guiltera on stage?
I will say for me, for myself, for sure, like participating and performing on G-Fest was like exciting, but as an organizer, I like barely remember myself. We slept like barely 3 hours before the show because of our organizational stuff, like building the stage, sound checks and so on. Like I barely remember myself. How I can just remember by watching the videos. Like it was.
It was cool.
It was.
Believe us, it was cool.
It was cool, but was very stressful experience. That's why we are trying to find people who will help us to with the organizational
I
stuff.
I remember the first thing after the show when we finished to perform, and I go out from the stage, and the first thing I met is the security tells me that one lady is trying to flirt with our like Suvlakis host, yes, and I need to like solve this problem right now. I'm like in my adrenaline and endorphins emotions, and like okay, back to earth. We need to decide what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and
yeah.
also I noticed like that taking part in all the competitions, like it's cool, but also a bit stressful because of timing, because of like you feel some pressure because like you are participating the contest actually, and like we had 2 shows in 1 week in a row, so like one the week after another, right? So like we played first in Savino with the contest for Wacken, and then we played in Kiklas, and then Kiklas we felt way more, I felt myself way more relaxed and cool between the bands were arranged this festival ourselves. For me it was like a great pleasure to play this way rather than like taking part in the contest. That's my experience. What do you guys think?
I think many things changed in the last year since the first gig with Slava, since the G Festival. I mean, we changed as a band. Interaction between every member of the band changed in a positive way. I think I started feeling every member of the band better, I would say.
Okay.
So it's about relationship in the band, yes, for me.
Yeah, Cola, I would say I liked it a lot because it was metal Christmas, and like
The idea itself is
the
cool.
idea itself was cool.
Yeah, the stage is great. Colin make a great job to make the great
Yeah.
visual and sound for musicians. So yeah, it's always nice to perform there. It was my second time there with Guiltera,
So
the
what do you
first
think?
one.
What was your
My favorite shows.
yes?
Yeah, I would say it's on the Cola market. Yeah, it's one of my
Big
favorite.
stage.
Yeah, because it's big
we're,
stage.
We're
I
already
like,
comfortable on big
yeah,
stage.
we just I really like open airs and but just more space. It's good.
So for
And,
you,
sounds
for you, festival stage is better than clubs
Yeah.
stage in
Yeah,
like as
I
idea
prefer-
and common.
yeah.
And for you,
And yeah, open airs are cool. I think that was the first performance when we tested our rig,
New rig,
new setup for live
Yeah.
performances. So
new live
Uh,
performance setup.
So and the
it
second,
was
my favorite on Saginaw.
on Saturday.
Mm.
Yeah, it's small hall, but it's just feel. I think it's each people around you because it's like in one can.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it
crowded.
was really
so
great.
It's always cool.
Small stage, but I don't care about it because I sit on my place.
You have your own space.
Whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
cool. But for
Yeah.
me, as I said, it was stressful. So
no matter the size, everyone will hear Slava anyway. So
no matter the size.
True,
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
the size of the venue. Yes.
No matter the size,
Dead
everyone
jokes.
will feel Slava.
Okay, telling about dead jokes, let's tell about our Sweden experience. Ricardo, hello, you're the best. So, yeah, this year we decided that we need to improve our sound, our production of our music, and we went to Swedish Fascination Street Studios, one of the most famous of the metal scene studios, to record the drums, record the vocals, and find our perfect mixing and mastering engineers. So Slava, let's start with you about your experience because you've been one of the heroes of these days.
Oh yeah.
Tell, I'm pretty sure people, our audience will be interested how the process went, how did you feel, were you nervous, how you set up the drums, tell us everything.
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 Yeah, it was amazing in general. As I remember, my first feeling when we are just being on our way, just when we are come to the studio, we just meet some professional, extremely professional people who look at us like, oh my god, oh shit. It's from Russia, it's some
So
local bands.
You
and,
thought that they will look like that.
yeah. And after first day of setting up, because we are setting up all days. It's been the first day only for setup. We just choose the drum kits, the snares and cymbals, etc.
About the snares, I guess it's interesting process because they have like around 15-20 different snares.
Yeah, around 20,
And they-
20
Yeah, you tried them all, you choose 3, and after we
Mhm.
recorded the sound of 3 snares, and we
Mhm.
decided after we listened to it in the
yeah.
recording which one will we use.
Yeah, that's right. And after, as I said, after first day, just it was a feeling like you know these people much time and very kindly and very professional, and they tell us the good thing, what we gonna do. Not we're gonna do actually, but some give us some
Leading
tips. Give us
yes.
some tips, yeah, because they have really huge experience, and we just.
What differed from the process of recording drums in Cyprus studios? What impressed you the most?
First of all, it's a room. It's a space of when we're recording, where we're recording the drums, and very big very big room. It's really impressive. Not as I remember, there were there were not sound cancellation. Yeah, some panels. No,
Oh,
just
they
wooden.
designed, yes,
Yeah,
they designed the whole
only
room.
wooden speed. Wooden.
Yeah, wooden walls.
Walls. Yeah, wall, ceiling, everything, and much lights. You can just adjust lights whatever you want, just red, blue, like we did it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we did
They
it here.
create an atmosphere, right?
Atmosphere,
Yeah, just
it's
create an
very
atmosphere.
cozy.
Yeah, it's very perfect. And the second, it's of course it's drum kit. It was a Tama Star series. It's custom. It's best of the best. And what else?
How you tuned the drums?
Uh,
So Alex,
the guys. Firstly, the guys ask us about the guitar,
the key.
how guitar, yeah, how we tune it, and the drum tuning based on it. Yeah. Just have a small keyboard and just listen
By
it and
ears.
just tight or
Without tune bot.
TuneBot using only on drum kit or on a
Kick drum.
kick drum, yeah, because it's too low sound. That's why he used.
By the way, don't tell all the hints which we
And tips.
and tips, yes, because we're gonna release our documentary where we show a lot of stuff, inside
Alright,
stuff
yeah,
from
okay,
this
okay, good.
moment.
See on our OnlyFans.
Only-
Expensive.
and what's the difference between you asked me about difference between a professional studio and for example I've been on most studio but I try to compare in Cyprus with the Cyprus studios. It's on Cyprus studio you just came up and tried to record some 4 or 5 songs with no editing, with no retuning, and the drum kit sound like just on a rehearsal studio. That's
Yeah,
it.
like default sound, they don't tune it
Yeah.
special for you. I guess.
Yeah, very dry. It's muffled, and no, I don't like it. What else? The last time when we record on the studio and in the production, do you remember some crazy stuff? We asked about could you make a snare drum a little higher, but he didn't. He can do it because when I volume up the drum kit, I volume up all scene. Yeah,
So it's
That's why we
not
just, tried
flexible
it.
in tuning, right? And
that's right.
it takes a lot of time, as we understood from like professional studio.
Mhm.
It took around 1 day
Yeah.
to tune it perfectly, but it's their only client for this time. Let's say
Yes,
we've been the only people in the studio.
And the,
So-
and the one of the greatest thing that the guy in Sweden studio and Fascination studio, they know they working with the metal styles all the time, most of the time, and they understand what they do. That's crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, I would say that like we're not saying bad words about Cypriot studios. Like we were recording there, we like them, but the main difference, yes, the guys have a great experience with metal bands and they know like how to work with the sound, like how to, because it is very, let's say, very aggressive music. It's very aggressive, like they ask hit the drums from Slava as much as he can, like, and even harder. So you
Yeah.
can imagine we changed like 4 drum heads on the snare drum during recording just for 10 songs. And we completely once changed the full on all the plastic, all the heads on the toms during the recording as well. So like you can imagine what the force Slava applied to hit all these drums.
Yeah.
And like it's very hard to, if you don't experience exactly on this type of music, it's very hard to handle that, because like he's also hitting cymbals very hard and everything, like from cymbals, like because all the drums you're recording with microphones, and all the sounds like get to the microphones, like it's called in professional, the microphones are bleeding with the cymbal sound and so on and so forth. It was very hard to handle that sound later on the mixing stage, because I was mixing one of our songs that we released the singles. I can tell that for sure, like, and yeah, because guys like doing it every day on the, and we felt ourselves a bit touch a history, because like before us it was Behemoth were recording there, like Arch Enemy, like Sepultura and other, like you can imagine. So they know how to, all these nuances, how to work with this type of music very well. The guys like in Cyprus, they usually mostly recording of rock music and some pop music and so on. But this music is very different. It's more aggressive. It's more compressed. It's more like sometimes it's more technical, more fast and so on. So it's hard to like handle it if you are not specializing in it. That's the main difference.
Yeah, I remember the first phrase the guys told me. Alex and Ricardo told me about, we don't like pussy hits.
Sounds very professional.
Yeah.
They don't like pussy
okay.
hits.
Oh my god, it's impressed me. Okay,
Now we talk.
yeah, now it's okay.
His favorite
That's
phrase
like
of
it,
Ricardo.
yeah.
Now we talk. Okay, after you had quite a comfortable schedule, 2 songs per day, because Alex started to edit one by one. One
Yeah,
song
yeah.
recorded, one song edited. After some lunch, second song recorded, second song edited. The working day finished. When we started to record vocals, we've been a bit more flexible in timing, because Ricardo lives in the studio, and I explained that in the morning I'm not the best singer ever, so it's for me to a bit more comfortable to start like somewhere in the middle of the day. So we started at 12, at 1.
Yeah, we started mornings with recording my vocals actually.
Yeah, and as far as we had to mix our working schedule with music recording schedule, Sasha had a few minutes to record the vocals between his working calls. He used this time while I'm not singing to record his parts. But yeah, for me it's been a bit more hard, because we had few days left, and we had to take one extra day to record back vocals and extremes. But the most shock I get maybe on first day, because we recorded 3 songs per day, and I sang maybe 7, 8
2.5
hours.
I would say. 2.5 songs.
2.5 songs, and the
Okay.
next day we recorded 3 full songs. So after this weekend I thought that I'm not gonna sing ever again, and of course it was just unusual for me and for my voice to sing so many such a long time in a row. But after I used to it, I used some inhaler to humidize, let's say, my folds, and drank a lot of water. And after we had a bit less tough schedule, we recorded 2 songs per day. And the last day, just the most relaxing moment been when we recorded, when we finished to record the clean main vocals. So the first day, and I just had such a relief that the main job already done. and the next day it was just extremes and back vocals. But I didn't imagine that Ricardo loves harmonies and backing vocals so much. So we sang 7 hours in a row just for backing vocals, and I was already so exhausted. I thought that my voice will be the most, let's say, suffered part of me, but not. I lost my leg because I stood up all the time. I'm not very comfortable to sing when I'm sitting. So I stood up, and my left leg, I don't know, something happened with my muscle, and it started to hurt and pain, and that was the most hard moment for me. But it was the last day, so we handled it, and I'm also a hero. But why we didn't record guitars? How you record guitars now?
Look, we didn't record guitars because nowadays it doesn't make any difference if you're recording them in studio or at home, because like you can record DIs, which is direct input from the guitar, and send to the studio. They will reamp it because they have also a lot of stuff for reamping. They have a big room with built-in embed, cabinets in the walls with all the setup microphones. They have a lot of lot of amp head with lamps and like everything you can imagine. In this case, the studio have, and like you just can send them DIs, which is doesn't, as I said, doesn't make any difference if you record it in studio or like record it at home. Like recording in studio is quite expensive process actually. Every day, like it's
Costs money.
it costs money. Yeah, definitely, it costs money, and also you kind of stressed a bit. But at home.
By the way, may I add some regards to Ricardo? Before we recorded vocals only with Sasha, Alex at home, and it was quite stressful for me because it's very responsible process, and you need to make your best to make the best sound. But still, you at home, you're in comfortable timing and
Yeah, you
the
can
walls
say,
helps.
you can say, not today. Not today, man.
Not
Or you can
today,
drink
yes.
some wine.
or I could bring some wine and to try, maybe it helps me to sound better. And I was worrying about how it will go with like professionals, especially after big names with which they worked before us. But Ricardo made this process super fun. Even like that more than whole process. So.
Okay. I'm not the most comfortable person during recording,
True.
I can
Yeah.
say honestly.
He's always
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'm kind of demanding. That's why like it's not.
You know,
easy.
Ricardo also was demanding. First of all, he helped me to rephrase some lyrics to sound more natural in English. Second thing, he helped me to pronounce some words correctly. After I used to new lyrics, let's say, he asked for a right attitude. And after that, 6 perfect takes at least for each line. You demanding in other way. I don't know how to describe, but you just make this process a bit more stressful because you look like, no, do it again. Now good. So anyway, yeah, Ricardo is the person with whom is very comfortable to work, as for professionals, I'm pretty sure, as for like beginners in this big music world.
Okay, so now we're recording guitars.
Sergey, what
Sure.
was your experience from going to Sweden?
New gym.
New gym?
My experience. Well, again, it's for me. It was about the relationship in the band, about feeling each other, and etc. etc. So yeah, I wasn't so active. I just listened to what other guys are doing, what Vicky, what Alex were doing. Gave my comments. Some of them were relevant, by the way. Ricardo agreed with a couple of them. Yes, I hope that some of them will get to the final version of the songs. But it was more team building experience than about the recording.
Yeah, agree. It was a great experience to live together before we will have it as permanent job. to look how we're comfortable with that. If we need some space, can we communicate constantly, or we need some time for ourselves to relax? And these 2 weeks showed that we're quite comfortable for each other. I say, not like my experience, you can disagree, but I'm quite comfortable with a lot of men around.
Yeah, all of us. That's the big advantage for the team to be comfortable with each other, because like you sometimes, and we are preparing to go to some tours, and like if you are not comfortable with each other, like it's hard to bear, I suppose. It's very hard to stay as a band if you are not like on the same wave, on the same page and stuff.
And now we know that Slava cooks the tastiest chicken
Yeah, by
ever.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cooked one by one every day. We had this schedule. It's also like in the camp. I remember like when I was a child and went to the summer camps, and we had this experience. It's cool. It's something different from our like everyday life routine, and we've been a bit out of our lives for these 2 weeks, a bit, because we still had to work distantly, but yeah, it was an interesting experience. Okay, what about our dates of releases, next releases? Let's discuss what people should expect in the nearest time.
Okay,
from
so
us.
in March, April and May we are looking to release 3 singles before we are releasing the album. So now the first one is in the mixing process. We finished the recording, everything, like not only drums and vocals and guitars and so on, and we are moving forward. The first single will be Fight. You already, some of you can hear, like on the Cola Market, actually it was the premiere of the song, like, and on other shows we played it as well. The next one we're thinking yet which will be the next one, so we have 2 songs. One is You Learn, we played once on the last show on the Metal Festival. We played the song You Learn, it was the premiere, and the other song called Undone we never played before, and we are going to play it 20th of March. We're playing on the celebration of 15 years of Infected Silence, so guys, don't miss, don't skip, and we invite you to this show, first of all to support Infected Siren, to support us, and we will be premiering our new song Undone before it's released. The only show when we will be playing it before the release, and also it will be some stuff that will let you have some promo codes or something like that for the upcoming festival for the fest, so don't miss it.
Yeah, invite you all.
Yes.
Yes.
What you wanted to say?
No, I wanted to say that if you want to refresh your memory on Fight, you can check the live video from Cola Market at our
Yeah,
YouTube
okay.
channel.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's worth mentioning. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, the interesting fact that our 3 the most recent songs, which have been written the most recently, they've been chosen as singles by us together with the guys from Fascination Street Studios. So it means that our skills of songwriting only grows and
Okay,
becomes
better.
better and better. What else we want to discuss before we finish in 15 minutes? It's of course our upcoming plans for festivals. First of all, we're going to perform this year abroad on European festivals. In April we're going to Athens to the Ladies of Metal Festival. 3 days of female fronted bands. It's gonna be very cool. After that we're going in July to Czech Republic to play on the
Outfit competition.
maybe.
That's right.
So 1st of July we're going to Fudge Fest in Czech Republic. After in 17th of July we're going to Portugal to Laurus Mobilis Festival. These two festivals, I believe they have like a local meaning more, but for us it's of course the great experience, and as a band and as the organizers of the same, let's say, festival. And after we have a really big experience, 19th of July we're going to Czech Republic for Masters of Rock, where we perform the one day with Marilyn Manson and other cool bands. And it still hasn't been announced in our social media, but we already can announce it. In 6th of August we're going to Vargas Metal Festival in Portugal. It's also quite cool, it has quite cool lineup and Flames, so Within Temptation, Lamp of God,
Yeah, lots of
a
other
lot
great
of
bands.
cool bands. Yeah, so we're growing and growing to become an international band, international known band. And also we're now considering the like finalizing our negotiations with the big name as a support act for 7 gigs in Europe in April and May. In our Telegram channel we already hinted, let's say made a small hint what better is it, but we would like not to discuss a lot of details before the official announcement, because in this market, let's say, there are a lot of circumstances and changes that can appear last moment, so we're still waiting for the final confirmation announcement, and then we will be super happy to share this news with you. So what are our plans for the end of the year after we come back from our festivals, from supporting tour? Are we going to perform in Cyprus, or are we open for some proposals to go somewhere else? Are we focusing on writing the third album maybe? How do you think?
Maybe have some rest, I don't know. Yeah,
No
because
way.
like our schedule is pretty tight now. We're recording like guitar stuff, guitar and bass for sure. I mean, like they both guitars, so I'm like
Create
saying
something
No
new.
one
Create
cares,
something
Alex.
No one cares.
Come on.
no one cares. So we're recording some guitar and bass stuff and mixing an album. After that, we are going to all these festivals and in this tour with the big name. After that, we're having our festival. After that, we're having probably support for another band which we're also negotiating now. We will not tell you, but later. Watch. Stay tuned on our social networks. After that, for July we're going for festivals, and like in August at least we will have some rest. And but I suppose we will start thinking. We're already thinking, but we will do a bit more for a new material and start thinking and working on the next upcoming album. For sure, we will have 1 or 2 shows in Cyprus. We are not like our way is not to perform a lot. We don't want like to how to say, perform very often in Cyprus, to first of all to not burn out the audience, and also we are focusing on our shows to provide the best experience for our listeners and for the people who come into our shows, to make for them something interesting, even like either present a new song or like some shows or something interesting to be engaged. And people always know that like we're not performing very often, but if they're coming to our show, they will have something interesting and some good experience. So probably 1 or 2 shows by the end of the year in Cyprus, and like we're open for collaborations, we're open for some international events, which I suppose will appear. Considering the pace how we have it in from the beginning of the year, we have like
And we have
10
yeah,
something like 10 offers to like people already contacting us to invite us for supporting some international bands, and just wait for news. You will know everything from our social networks.
Yeah, we have plans about videos.
Videos, yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna record
Yeah.
music
It takes a lot of
videos
time.
for all of our 3 singles.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we also have a meeting with the production studio next week. So we will make our best to find the time to record them on time, to record and release it same time as we release the songs itself. But we didn't mention the main thing, when we're gonna release our album.
It will be released in the middle of June, so definitely it will happen before. We are targeting because, everything, with
Ricardo.
production, everything with production goes can have some pitfalls or something like that. It's not very certain, but we are targeting to release the album in the middle of June to present it, so to have it released before G-Fest and before we will perform there. So when we will be performing, you can already hear all our songs on streaming platforms.
Yeah, and while we have few minutes before we finish, feel free to ask your questions in the chat if you have some. And again, we would like to invite you to meet us on stage on 20th of March in Kiklas in Limassol with Infected Siren. We gonna perform our new song, and we're gonna record a live video with this song. So don't lose your chance to be with us in history of this song. And of course, we're gonna provide some gifts connecting to G-Fest. We're gonna present the free tickets for those who will buy our merch and support us. We're gonna provide special promo codes with discounts for G-Fest festival tickets, which will be listed soon. I guess after we've finalized the lineup, we open the sellings, early bird options, and 1-2 days options, VIP options, as serious festival. Everything is gonna be. So, do we have any questions? If let's check the chat. If not, let's wish maybe something to Guiltera for the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Slav, what would you wish to us?
To us?
Yeah, where you would like to be in a year? On our traditional birthday stream, what you want to tell to people about the last year and the new plans for the next year?
Okay, just I hope, maybe I'm sure, that we are streaming from the LA. Yeah, before our shows. I don't know. Yeah.
So USA tour.
Yeah, USA tour and
Why USA is the most interesting target in country for metal bands? What do you think? Why not Latin America, not Asia, not Europe? So USA, it's the geo which you mentioned the most, I guess, by you especially. You don't know?
Because no, we love all other places in the world. Definitely, we would have tours everywhere. We will be invited, and we are planning to do so. But I suppose it's just considered that United States tours is the top of the metal band career, something like that. It's kind of bias, but we live in the world full of biases.
And
So.
for sure, it's good material. We're just working on it, hardly work, and I thinking about everything. I try to play something on piano, just
Yeah, you started to
Still-
create some demos, so
playing in my head some songs, some rhythms, some vocal line, and so on and so sorry.
excuse me. Am I fired?
It is what it is.
Okay, guys are asking, are we going to make new merch? So you can see already some.
Is it already old? I think it's quite new.
Yeah, it's kinda connected to the our release of the song "Day" of the
And the
single
upcoming album.
and the upcoming album as well. So it's a new merch, like which made actually in collaboration
With
you.
Bardanella, yeah, design.
Yes,
studio.
yes. So it's not just merch; it's designers' merch. Let's say we have like simpler versions and designers' versions, so you can find them, and you can buy it like also on the upcoming show on 20th of March. And as Vicky said, like we will be lottering free tickets for GFest like between people who will be buying merch on our show on 20th of March. And it like the tickets, since we have headliners and like good production, tickets will be kind of expensive, so like don't lose this chance to win free tickets for the GFest. And yeah, we have a lot of small stuff. We have like vest and jackets, like
It's not,
Slovak
Yeah,
it's
and
not a
no.
small song.
yeah.
We have caps.
We have caps, we have
Hats.
patches, we have lot of stuff, so you can find it. We are not putting it on the Bandcamp yet, or like doing some online shops for the merch, but like definitely soon we will, and you can find it online as well. Thank you for the question.
Okay, so that's
So-
it. No, I want
What I
to.
will wish.
Yes, your
to the
wishes,
band.
please.
Some interesting collaboration with big names and big artists.
For example, what's your dream collaboration?
I don't know. The first example that came to my mind is Falling in Reverse with Marilyn Manson, but I think it would be a good chance to collaborate with some big names from modern metal scene. Maybe after the tour or maybe after festivals, we will be able to do it.
Who's
Nice wish.
Okay, cool. Yeah, would be nice.
Okay, my wish. United States tour as well. Okay, let's see. First of all, I can say that we're like putting up the bar of the production for us, and I wish to ourselves not to lower this bar, and I think we will not, and we will like make it higher. But like every time we're releasing something, like it makes harder to achieve this bar and like push it even upper, because like how to overjump like the fact that we recorded in one of the world best the album in world best studio metal studio, like
Record the next album in 2 best in the world studios.
nothing gives you like more pleasure than
Exactly.
yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, so not lower this bar, releasing more good music, releasing more good other content, videos and stuff, and having good shows, and like give you guys a big love and great experience on our shows and great experience listening to our music. Yeah, there is the question, where are hookahs? Actually, yeah, everyone knows in Cyprus that we like hookahs, but like we don't want to promote smoking on the YouTube.
Yes, we left it downstairs.
Yeah, we left it downstairs.
We're now going to do it to check the applicants for the fest and smoke shisha.
Thank you guys for all your comments. There are a lot of comments where you send us congratulations with our 2-year birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Like it's very cute. And
Without
thank you.
you,
Like
there wouldn't be us. So we love you all for your support, for being with us, for joining our music journey. It's very appreciated, and all your attention means everything to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
yeah, thank you very much. Like it's very warm to feel all this support. Like every comment under our videos or under our posts in social network, like everything you're telling us, like it's highly appreciated and loved, and give us like a lot of warmth on our hearts. Thank you very much for support. Like you are the best that happened to us this year, definitely, and we felt your support the whole year, and it was the main thing that was driving us through all this stuff. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Okay, happy birthday again,
Happy
guys.
birthday! We're now going to eat this awesome cake for your health.
And after this,
But we won't do it on camera because it's not a kind of a trash stream, so
But you can see it on our OnlyFans.
only friends.
Only cakes.
Only friends.
Only
cakes.
friends. Only cakes.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
See you in March. Я не знаю, куда тыкать.
Окей.
Finally.
Вырубаем. Страшно, вырубай.